Whereas I will say Skyfall is a lot better than Quantum of Solace. It's way better. It's way better than Quantum of Solace, but it doesn't quite reach the heights of Casino Royale, and the main reason for that, I'll get to in a second. Stuff I liked about the movie is the action is fantastic. I thought the plot was actually pretty good, with how it's a little bit more of a political intrigue, like Tom Clancy and stuff like that. Though I do have a couple of issues with the plot, which again I'll get to in a sec. Javier Bardem was really great and really creepy as the villain. I thought the dialogue in the script was really solid, especially stuff about how you can't always tell who the enemies are. We don't necessarily know who's good and who's bad sometimes. Like, that was really good. That was really solid stuff. But the two main issues I have with the film are the hard drive. They set up that there's this hard drive that has the names of all these agents that are undercover, and at the beginning of the film it gets stolen, and the villain puts the names of the puts the name of the agents on YouTube, and he says, you'll give in to my demands, or every week I'm going to post 5 more agents or something like that. And they set that up, and they mention it maybe once or twice, but it's never resolved. They never find this hard drive. We don't find out what happened. Well, we find out what happened to some of the agents that were out and they get killed, but we never find out what happened to the hard drive. We never find out how any of this information got wiped. So they set this up, and then they completely forgot about it. It's like it never happened. And the other issue I have with it is that the third act is a little bit silly, especially for a James Bond film. James Bond's kind of been silly. But for the one that's supposed to be like the modern, more realistic take on it, it's a little silly because it kind of rips off Home Alone. Because they're setting up all these booby traps in the house to try and outwit the villain and his henchmen. And all I could think was, this is just Home Alone. Like, you are ripping off Home Alone. So the ending could have been a little stronger, and it feels like they should have gone back and read what they written and been, that's a plot issue that we never resolved. We set this story thread up and we never resolved it. So those were the issues I had with it. I still thought it was pretty fun. Wasn't quite Casino Royale, because the only problem I had with that one was technology was outdated, but what are you going to do? That movie came out in 2006. So overall, I thought this movie was pretty good, though. Still pretty solid. I would give Skyfall a B, an 8 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5 stars.